2:21, and it's almost halftime. It's 5 hours and 51 minutes. I think it might be like this on every weekend, man. It's because that only like two from the racing, one yesterday and one today. See, let me try this. It's light changing or what? There it goes.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Pedernal Street using the left lane. Turn left on Pedernal Street. Just ahead, turn right on East 6th Street.
That's the street, 6th Street we go.
Turn right on East 6th Street. In a quarter-mile, turn right. Turn right, then turn left.
At the Maybach truck. Oh, looks like they moved. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, all of a sudden the dot was over there. Then I looked again.
No.
It was behind. I said, yeah, the dot's been moving today.
It's a 5809.
So if I think it was the reverse sound.
5809.
Yes, 5809.
Oh, it was making a little beeping noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like, what is that? I was like, I think
Yeah, try not to run over somebody.
Yeah, no, I get that. I will share my location for like an hour for 24 hours or something. Like when
Yeah.
we flew to Michigan with Steven and Marty and everything, I shared my location for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then cut it off.
Yeah. Like, hey, like in the event that I don't really know what the cell signal around here is like in the event that yada yada yada, you can't get a hold of me. All
I
that.
think that's a new feature too. Like I think in college you couldn't just share for 24 hours where it would like automatically turn off after that. It was like you just share your location.
Yeah, I don't know. I could imagine. On one hand, I could imagine. I don't really remember it being an option, so I believe that. But on the other hand, I can totally picture at that point in my life having just been like, yeah, you just get to see where I am in general forever. Because I feel like it was sort of just exchanging. At one point, there was sort of just like a 2 or a 3 week period where everybody was like actively seeking out like.
In a quarter mile,
the,
turn right
friends
on
it
East
as if
Cesar
it was
Chavez
like, oh,
Street.
This is a new social network or something.
Yeah. Who's in Davis?
Yeah, that type of joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just seeing like who is at the union without like having to like put it out in a group text.
Yeah.
But at any point since then, it's like I can't. You don't need to just see when I'm at home. Like, what if I need to flake on something?
Yeah.
Then what the hell am I gonna do? You got you looking at my location. I can't.
Well, my name is Chris, and I'll be your driver, and I'm recording for our safety.
Gotcha.
Turn right on East Cesar Chavez Street.
Thanks for the heads up, Chris.
Yes, man. I try to let these people know they got their headlights or tail lights on.
You didn't need to add anything else to the HEB order, did you? I'm gonna do enchiladas.
Wow, they had a UT and a Georgia flag up on that bar. I wonder if that's just like part of like the opening tasks at that restaurant every day is like put up the flags of the games we're
Put up
featuring.
the flags.
Of the games we're featuring today. Well, no, because I mean, like a lot of that. I mean, like unless that just so
Yeah,
happens
no,
to be like a UT and Georgia bar, like it's. I feel like most of the time when you see flags, it's the same team. It's they're always showing that team.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. Part of like morning duties.
Put up the flags, raise the colors.
We should go back to Fabric for their seasonal menu at some point. Like, because the seasons have changed.
That was why I pitched it. That was part of why I was interested. I was like, that would be. I feel confident in saying we get a different menu in February from
Maybe
it.
we could do that for Father's Day.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Although I don't know, we'll have a different menu in November and
Yeah.
February.
I could be wrong here.
I feel like those could both be the winter
very
menu.
rudimentary understanding of the land, but it always seems like there's basically everywhere you go, there's some sort of like autumn harvest thing
Right, but
going
I guess
on.
we could get the winter menu in November, and we could still have the winter menu in February.
I see what you're saying. I got you. Well, that doesn't. Yeah, we could
I guess we could hope to get the fall menu in November and the winter menu in
probably
February.
just call and ask them. Come February and be like, hey, when do you guys change your menu?
Or in November. Like, hey, is this the fall? Because February we could also be getting the spring menu.
mile, turn left on North
All these- I
I-35
think
using the
best
left
way to
lane.
resolve all these is a phone
They don't strike me as the kind of place that answers their phone, but what do I know?
call. They, to me, strikes me as you call right when they open.
I think I went to this library at some point. No, actually, I didn't. Never mind.
You were probably not hanging around here very much until very recently. Just with my experience on that block.
When we were running it today, by the Rivian store, I couldn't read. Like, I knew that was the Rivian store, but I didn't remember it.
What now?
On South Congress, the Rivian store.
That didn't even catch my eye.
It's across from the Yeti store. It's
Across Congress, you mean?
You might not have run past it actually,
no, I
because it's on
didn't.
the other side. It's on the bridge.
I literally, I only went to, what's it? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I guess I didn't realize that was a showroom. I thought that was some sort of office, but yeah, that checks out.
But when we were running by it, I couldn't figure out what it was, and I was like, "Is that a new Black Swan location?" And then I ran by it, and I'm like, "No, that's the Rivian store."
Yeah, that is, to my knowledge, the one we just drove by, the only Black Swan location that has been, had a truck Kool-Aid man its way through the wall. Yeah, it's just, that was a great, oh yeah, it's closed for today. Oh, why? So we took out the wall.
Turn left on North
Okay.
I-35, then keep left onto I-35 south.
You thought it was bad when somebody broke the door at Westgate.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better.
Somebody threw a brick through that, right?
Yep. There was no, it
Using
wasn't
the
like a
left lane,
smash
keep
and
left
grab
onto
or anything like
I-35
that.
south.
It was just
Yeah.
someone emerged from the woods and hucked a brick and then was gone.
Do you
All right.
remember that sunglasses store on South Congress where we used to live? That somebody threw a brick through it and stole a bunch of merchandise.
Sunglasses.
It was almost like a trailer at the corner.
I didn't realize that it got broken into.
I remember walking by it the next morning with Teddy and being like, "Oh shit!"
I
and
remember.
hearing about it.
I remember you talking about a bunch of broken glass by it, but I did not know. Yeah, lesson learned, I guess, on that one.
Was there an inciting incident that caused you to start filming your Uber rides?
Nah, but it's I was doing Uber Eats, but I've been hit before and
Oh my gosh.
all kind of crazy shit.
Gosh.
I almost run over people, and I try my best not to. But
Yeah.
if you cross my path in the middle of the night, wearing all black, and
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
you're not in a crosswalk or by a light.
Get you there. No, yeah, I put on. I say that when I put on like a visibility vest or something when I go on a run in the morning.
Oh yeah, you got to, man.
This isn't gonna make sure that anybody's paying attention to the road. This isn't gonna really keep me safe, but if something happens, it will help you get some money in court later on. They will not be able to say, "Oh, this guy, I couldn't see him. How can I ever have seen him coming?"
Yeah, well, that helps out a lot, and
They go pay your ass.
you don't want to get ran over.
I mean, no, you don't. But I'm just saying, you never know when you can do everything right and somebody can still not be paying attention.
Yeah.
I only asked for a dash cam for Christmas 2 years
I
ago.
remember that. You got it, didn't you?
I didn't. I think my parents did.
Well, you have to have one just in case you get in an accident. It's your words
Yeah.
against theirs. You can't depend on somebody else behind you to have to pull out, "Hey, I got the dash cam footage for you."
And not only that, but around here, unless there's blood, I feel like they don't send the cops out. It's oh, you got
I got T-boned and they didn't send the cops
yeah,
out.
they're like, all right, well, can you drive your car home? Yeah, all right. You're not stranded on the sidewalk.
You're not obstructing traffic.
Yeah,
You're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
but some people, they get in a wreck, they just leave it right there and wait for the cops. Hey, if you can move it, you got to get it out the way, man. Causing more congestion, and it could cause another wreck.
But it just struck me. It wasn't like like this person didn't hit their brakes, they were speeding, they had a little fender bender, yada yada. It was like, no, this person blew through a red light and like took out an axle, and they're like, well, nobody died, so we can't send anybody. We don't have the capacity to send anybody out. All right, great.
Texas Disposal Systems that has all the garbage trucks. They have cameras on like
In 2 miles, take right exit 227 towards Slaughter Lane.
back into them and then like claim they got hit. And so like they equipped all of their trucks, and so it's like now they're like, if that happens, they're like, we'll show you the tape. Like,
I mean, think about whenever you see these law firms that are killing it so much that they can advertise on TV, right? When you advertise on TV during NFL games, what are they talking about? They're talking about commercial vehicle liability lawsuits, right?
yeah.
Like there's got to be some money in that. If they're advertising it during Sunday night football, they're taking out a
Yeah, because I think commercial vehicles have to have more insurance on them.
What's up?
I think commercial vehicles have to have more insurance on them.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember in college I got rear-ended by a like construction truck in South Carolina when I was driving from North Carolina to Florida.
Of course, it happened in South Carolina, man.
Yeah, I was on 95 from South Carolina.
Of course. But yeah, no, it's like you said, it's insurance, and it's deep pockets, and they look at it as a cost of doing business rather than like a matter of like
No, but
financial
like,
life and death.
It saved them millions of dollars in settlements, like having all of the cameras.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Because the cameras don't lie.
Yeah.
Unless the AI gets a hold of it, then you never know.
Yeah, that's a whole nother can.
In a half-mile, take right exit 227
Speaking of AI, what y'all
towards
think about those
Slaughter Lane
Waymo
using the
cars?
right
Y'all seen
lane.
them?
Yeah, those are
I
wild.
haven't been in one yet.
I haven't been in one either.
I'm happy to let other people be the early adopters on that, and then.
I don't think they're taking riders yet. They're
Oh,
just they're just practicing right
Got
now.
you.
Did you see that like Waymo parking lot? It was in like some big city where the cars were like keeping their neighbors up because they like at the end of the night they would go back to the parking lot and they would all get in each other's way and start honking at
Take
each
right
other.
exit 227 towards Slaughter
There's
Lane.
like whenever they deploy them, there's like always like a video of like, oh yeah, they like totally blocked off this street and like fritzed each other out.
But there were like neighborhood complaints because like it was like 4 in the morning and all of these cars were just
Oh,
honking
could
at
you
each other.
imagine? Could you imagine how frustrated you would be? Be like, oh,
Autonomous cars just getting in each other's way
there's
and
not
honking
even
at each
anybody
other.
you can go out and scream at. It's just a bunch of robots. You're just like, God damn it.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust any of that shit. How about somebody hacks it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it's the type of thing that like has been around for like a decade and it's shown that like, okay, like these things are safe, then I might get in one. But I'm, like I said, like I'm down to let other people be the guinea pigs.
Yeah. See, Elon Musk had those Tesla taxis. You didn't see that the other
Yeah.
day?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it.
It's a whole different looking car, and they open like that. Like,
Oh, with the suicide doors.
yeah, no, but like some kind of. It's not conventional, you know.
I
And
see. Of course, they're not.
He
It's
wrote-
always got to be different. That video. Did you see that video of the the like SpaceX like thruster thing? That's like they developed the first one, like a rocket thruster
Yeah,
that you can
they can-
reuse. Like it
yeah.
catches itself.
yeah, that's
That shit was crazy.
it's right here or further up, right?
In a quarter mile, make
Yeah.
the slight right, turn on West Slaughter
Yeah,
Lane.
yeah. Well, you know, his ultimate plan is to make it to Mars and all that shit.
No, I don't know about all that. Whatever.
Who's gonna be the first one to go? That's what I'm.
Is gonna be people. You know, it's
Is it right here?
no, it's down at the end.
Oh,
of
okay,
the
it's not at HB's.
It's it's gonna be people. It's gonna be some.
Make a slight right turn.
Prisoners
on
away.
It's
West
gonna be
Center
some
Lane.
weird people. It's gonna be because it's gonna
Charlie
be.
wants to go.
Of course he does. Because that's the other thing is I bet they're gonna have like their pick of like a because the way with astronauts like they gotta have perfect vision and be like healthy and all that type of thing. So like it's gonna be a weird combination of those people where they have a very clean record like that, but also they're okay with being gone from the world forever.
I don't think they could come back.
And never seeing people ever again. Like that takes a special kind of person to be like, I'm just
Like someone who doesn't have family or something.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have family. They're very disconnected. They're very. Yeah, I don't know how you find a high functioning, highly isolated person. How do you find a bunch of those people? I don't know, but it's gonna be some weird characters, I'm sure. 'Cause, yeah.
Did you see the thing of the guy
That's-
proposing to his girlfriend, like in front of the rocket launcher?
Nah, I bet that dude is yeah, you know, it's not gonna be me.
You know, he disowned one of his kids
I didn't know that.
because she's LGBT and
I forget what I was listening to, what podcast I was listening to today that was talking about how there were like all of these obscure political ads that like people weren't exactly sure who was funding, and then they like researched it and it turned out it was just Elon Musk.
Yeah.
that's why he bought Twitter.
Yeah.
Put Trump back on.
Yeah. For someone who is like very progressive in a lot of his like ideas about AI and about the future,
He's not a people person, man.
yeah, socially is a little bit,
Like whenever he takes over a business, he fires everybody.
yeah.
That's the persons who make the business. You can, and you put new people in there.
It's a private equity model, but yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say something this is what I don't need to. What I'm gonna do it. I think that dude's on the spectrum.
What
I
you
think-
mean?
Like he's like. I think the way he talks sometimes he seems like he's like not picking up on social cues and stuff like that.
He doesn't seem very intelligent. He just has a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because you would think when those starships shoot up into the atmosphere or whatever, you got it over concrete. That's super thrust. It's blowing that concrete everywhere,
Yeah, no.
and it's hitting people's houses miles away.
Yeah,
And
dude.
What did they call it when their like thing blew up last year? It was like spontaneous deconstruction or something.
oh, they were all happy when it blew up.
Yeah.
They were happy it just got off the
Unplanned
ground.
Spontaneous deconstruction.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah.
Unplanned rapid disassembly.
That's unplanned rapid disassembly. There you go.
Then he names his kids all kind of weird names,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He is
letters
not
and
like the
numbers and
rest of
shit.
us.
But you know what? He shouldn't be meddling in American politics. He's not American.
It's also just like, I feel like we did not, like people, I feel like it was a talking point on TV, but like people did not really know what we were getting into when with Citizens United, with that like Supreme Court case a while back where it was basically just like opened up the floodgates for people to throw money at politicians. And it's like,
Yeah, because they want them to scratch their back when they need to scratch.
and it's like it just opens up to these people with like what we're talking about here, where it's like someone just gets a lot of money and then they can like project their will onto the political system.
Yeah.
Because we work and we have such a generally low information voting environment, and people just vote for what they see on TV over and over again.
Yeah, those commercials are funny. I don't know if it's true or not. Talking about Kamala, she for prisoners to get sex changes and shit. I don't know how true it is. It just
But it's one of those things that, yeah, it's I don't know how true it is either, but it's just it's ultimately it's like,
the ignorant people is gonna catch them.
well, it's not even ignorant. It's not, I think that's the thing, is it's not even just ignorant people. It's that we're all learning that we all have that little bit of in us that like if you just say something over and over and over and over and over again, we'll eventually believe it. And even the people who are like, you know, think of themselves as like reasoned individuals will also fall victim to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as you
In a
catch
quarter
one
mile,
out of
turn
100,
right
you're
on
good.
Superbury Lane.
Yeah.
Everybody's vote counts.
Not here in Texas. If you vote blue, it doesn't count.
That is one thing that's because I'm from North Carolina, where it's like it's like a swing state or whatever. Like
That's where the votes
Turn right on
count.
it's like
Superbury Lane,
it
then
is
turn right on
nice
Sweet
to
Gum
not
Drive.
just be. I know we get the political ads here, but it's not like every second like it is up there. Like it's crazy where it just happens all of a sudden around like September or something, where it goes
Because
to,
they're the
like,
tiebreakers, man.
it's just like they just get ads non-stop.
Turn right on Sweet
They're
Gum Drive.
hilarious. The ads are just, man, what the hell?
It just becomes impossible to take your mind off of it if you're like in any sort of setting where people are advertising, which is fucking everywhere.
Just ahead, turn left on Bee Brush Lane.
Pennsylvania, Georgia.
Pennsylvania, dude, I can only imagine Pennsylvania.
I don't
I
know.
have a 724 area.
Turn left on Bee Brush Lane, then drop off on the right.
I imagine I still get some of the calls from 336, but honestly, I feel like they know I'm in Texas now. Like I get like call. I think we're this.
Oh, that was a street.
You're all good. You can just wrap around here. Just take a couple lefts or 3 lefts, I guess.
Turn left on Beech Nut Drive.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so the popular vote should count for something, man.
Turn left on Bee
How's
Brush
it one
Lane,
person,
then
one
drop
vote, and
off
it's
on the
not,
left.
popular vote doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is crazy to think about. Like it's like really is. Like
But New York-
50 states doing their own elections, and they all like work together.
New York and California will dictate everything.
I guess.
Is it on the right or the
Yeah,
left?
we're on the
left?
left here.
Left right here.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
This one right here?
Yeah, you can just stop right here. Thank you.
Yes. Y'all have a good one.
You
You
too. Take care.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Head to your pickup on South Congress Avenue. Turn right on Sweet Gum Drive. Just ahead, turn left on Superbury Lane. Turn left on Superbury Lane, then turn left on West Slaughter Lane. Turn left on West Slaughter Lane.
This is over here by that other charge station I went to.
Turn left on South 1st Street.
No, nothing. He is stopped short. The clock will stop with a change of possession, and that gamble does not work. ETN a great night. He had nowhere to go off that left side, and Texas takes over inside the Georgia 40. Well, not done yet.
No, not done. And Anthony Hill makes a play. I mean, the whole defensive line, they won the.
Yeah, whose lights is brighter, sucker? Sucker.
Turn right on Ralph Ablandado Drive.
I can't see shit but white.
In a quarter mile, turn left on South Congress Avenue. Turn left on South Congress Avenue. In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on South Congress Avenue. Turn right to stay on South Congress Avenue, then pick up. Just ahead, turn right on Foremost Drive. Pick up.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Good.
I'll just move it, try to get some. Let them have more space.
Oh no, you're good. I was like, I've never heard of this kind of car, so I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. You're good.
Head to your drop off at
It's an electric
3001
Volvo.
Esperanza
Oh,
Crossing.
cool.
Turn right to stay on South Congress Avenue.
My name is Chris, and I'll be your driver, and I'm recording for our safety.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
I was just happy to get out of that downtown area.
Well, I was nervous because I was like, we were watching the game there, and I was like, shit, I need to call my Uber before this game ends, so I don't get caught in that. But I think it said it was going to take us Mopac, so hopefully we'll avoid that.
Let's see, it's 290 to 360 to 1 to it's Burnett, which is 1325. Domain and Esperanza.
Yeah,
So that's not going towards the traffic, is it?
I don't think so.
It doesn't look like it.
290 sounds right. I don't know why it would take you 360, but. Oh yeah, it takes you 360 for like 2 seconds, and then puts you on 1.
So many people just drive with the highlights on. I don't understand. But I hit them with the highlights back.
Yeah.
They still don't turn them on.
I don't care about anyone else.
Yeah, but I got these yellow shades, so it kind of nullifies some of that.
Yeah, I have those at home.
You have some yellow lenses on it?
They're like blue light glasses for the screens.
So it helps against the bright lights. So the game's already over, or it's almost over?
Yeah, it just ended.
Yeah, I was watching some of it when I was charging the car up. I was going to sit there and watch it, but I was like, it doesn't even feel good on watching it.
Yeah, we lost.
They couldn't do anything in the
Yeah.
beginning.
First loss of the season sucks.
Where everybody's losing anyway, so.
Yeah, Alabama lost too.
Yeah, well, Alabama's never going to be the same. The coach is gone, so.
Yeah.
They still making those Aflac commercials though. Him and Dion. Which lane is what? Shit.
In a quarter mile, turn left on East Ben White Boulevard using the left lane. Turn left on East Ben White Boulevard. In 1.9 mile, keep right onto Texas 360. In a half mile, keep right onto Texas 360 using the right 2 lanes. Keep right onto Texas 360. In 1.2 mile, keep right toward Texas 1 loop north.
It's like, where'd everybody hit their brake for?
In a half mile, keep right toward Texas 1 loop north using the right lane. Keep right toward Texas 1 loop north, then keep left. Texas 1 loop north.
driving by myself, I don't like nobody passing me up. I can't drive like that with y'all in the
I appreciate it.
car. Let me get over the. Let these people go.
In 2 miles, keep right toward FM 1325 South Burnett Road. In a half mile, keep right toward FM 1325 South Burnett Road using the right lane.
These people are going crazy. One was a 24, then they canceled. Another one was a 34,
Keep
then they
right toward
canceled.
FM
This
1325
one's a
South Burnett
52.
Road.
See if he canceled.
Yeah, I feel like with the game, they really drive up.
In a quarter mile, make a slight right turn using the right lane.
Oh, we're close to downtown. I don't know.
No, not really.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah, 2755. He's probably gonna be down right here.
Make a slight right turn, then turn right on Domain Drive.
Is it right here?
Yeah, you can go straight though. If you want to.
Oh no.
Turn right on Domain Drive.
And some people just can't wait to blow the horn. I try not to blow the horn. Gets people uptight.
Yeah.
That's only if we're gonna hit. Then I'll blow the horn.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Esperanza Crossing.
Oh, yeah.
Turn left on Esperanza Crossing.
Have you seen those Waymos?
Yeah, I have.
What you think?
They're wild.
No, it looks like the Headless Horseman. That's how I felt when I saw it. Is that the Headless Horseman? Next to the previous driver, I brought it up. He said, "Yeah, he said somewhere there was. I guess they park in all one parking lot. They're over there blowing the horn at each other. Don't know what to do. They had a lot of
Just ahead, turn right.
complaints." Was it before the stop sign or?
No, you can just get out of the stop sign.
Turn right,
Alright.
then drop off.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Head to your pickup at Shell.
I am fucking
Just
cold.
ahead, turn left on Burnett Road. Turn left on Burnett Road.
Home Sweets by Hilton. Start a new clip, y'all.